guys, welcome back to Crypto Skillet. In this video, I'm going to tell you about a brand new project that just launched called Brewed Beans. So this is a miner on the Binance Smart Chain, and it pays up to 8% daily ROI. And of course, this inflationary miner type of project is a tried and true model. It's one of the most long-standing types of projects in the DeFi space. And over the course of time, we've seen these kinds of projects evolve and adopt new systems to improve the sustainability. And Brewed Beans has some really innovative features that I've never seen before with these kinds of miners, including a burn mechanism where they actually burn 10% of miners when you sell, along with an upgradable treasury. And you're going to see that here in just a moment. I'm going to explain how all of these features work. And I'm actually going to be investing into this project myself here in just a moment. So we're going to get right into it, guys. Real quick, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Crypto Skillet, where we talk about all things crypto, and I share the latest and greatest DeFi projects and ways to make money in the crypto space. So if that's your cup of tea, then go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. And do keep in mind that nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an investor sharing my thoughts, experiences, and opinions. So always do your own research and never invest more than you're willing to lose into any crypto project. And now with that said, let's get into it. Okay, so this is the main dashboard page, and up at the top left, there's a connect button where you can connect your wallet. Of course, I've already got mine connected. Now, as you scroll down, this is the main area that you're going to be interacting with. So here you can see the contract balance. There's already over 40 BNB, and this is still a brand new project that just launched, so it's off to a really great start. And then you can see all of your personal stats like your wallet, your beans, and your total deposits. Now, as with most of these kinds of miners, there's three main functions that you interact with. So they have brew beans, which is how you deposit BNB onto the platform. And then there's re-brew, which is how you compound your earnings. And then there's drink coffee, which is how you withdraw your earnings to your wallet. Now, they also have this additional feature that I mentioned just a moment ago called Upgrade Treasury. And this is really cool, and I'm going to explain what that is in just a moment. Now, if you've done these kinds of projects before, you'll know how this goes, but just in case you haven't, basically the way it works is when you deposit BNB, that buys you a certain amount of miners, or what they call beans. And then those beans generate BNB for you every day. Again, this is up to 8% daily ROI. Now, as you accumulate those rewards, they're going to show up right here. And then you have the option to either compound those by clicking the re-brew button, and that basically just takes your accumulated rewards and adds them to your bean count. And then, of course, the more times you do that, the more beans you end up getting, and the more beans you have, the more rewards get generated every day. Okay, so then the other option is you can drink coffee, which means you take those rewards and withdraw them straight to your wallet. Now, because this is an inflationary miner, the exact percentage of your daily ROI will fluctuate with the TVL. So during times when the TVL is growing strongly, you'll typically see higher returns, and during times when the growth is slowing down or when the contract balance is going down, you can see lower returns, okay? But it dynamically adjusts, and that's kind of one of the main features that people like about these kinds of miners. Now, on that note, it's usually the sort of common practice to use a 6-to-1 strategy with these kinds of miners. And so that basically means that you compound for 6 days in a row, and then on the 7th day you withdraw, and then you just kind of rinse and repeat that cycle. Okay, and the rationale behind that is that if you were to just withdraw all the time, your rewards will start quickly inflating away. So that's where the power of compounding comes in, because it keeps stacking up your bean count, which keeps your rewards healthier. And so by splitting it up by doing 6 days of compounding, 1 day of withdrawing, that seems to strike an optimal balance between compounding and withdrawing your rewards. Okay, but of course, there's no rules to this. You can play it however you want. That's just kind of the typical recommended strategy for most of these kinds of projects. Okay, now down below your rewards, there's your treasury, which basically shows how much time is left that your miners are going to keep accumulating rewards for you. Now, this is a new feature for this kind of miner, and it's really cool to see. So basically, after a certain period of time, you're gonna need to go ahead and compound or withdraw, or else you're gonna stop accumulating those rewards, and this helps you keep track of it right here. Now, you also have the option to upgrade your treasury to basically make it take longer so that you have more time where your miners are gonna be generating those rewards for you before you have to take any kind of action. Now, the white paper actually does a really good job of explaining this, so let's go ahead and check out the white paper. Okay, so this is the Brewed Beans white paper. So of course, this is on the Binance Smart Chain. It uses the BNB token. And it tells us down here that this is a passive income generator where users deposit BNB and receive beans in return, which generate rewards as blocks are confirmed on the BNB chain. The project addresses the shortcomings of past miner projects by introducing key sustainability features like burning a percentage of miners during reward withdrawals, a treasury feature that controls inflation, and rewarding referrals not only on deposits but also on compounds. This system ensures a long-lasting ecosystem with a balanced reward structure and incentivized user engagement. And if we come over here to the difference between Brewed Beans and other past miners, they tell us a little bit more about these really interesting features. So first of all, sell burns 10% miners. So every time users drink or sell their rewards, 10% of their miners are burned. This discourages frequent withdrawals and promotes long-term engagement, addressing sustainability challenges faced by past projects. Okay, so essentially, if you were to just go on there and try to sell without ever compounding or reinvesting, you would be penalized because every time you do that, it burns 10% of your miners. So this is kind of an anti-whale mechanism, okay? People can't just get in early with a huge amount and then go ahead and drain the contract by just constantly withdrawing their rewards, because every time they do that, they're losing 10% of their miners. So just as it says, it encourages long-term engagement and it rewards the people who play this according to the way that it's supposed to be played. Okay, so really cool to see this. Now, they also have CertiK recommendations that they have implemented. Obviously, we know CertiK is a leading blockchain auditing firm. Now, they've also implemented referral on compounds, not only on deposits. And this is to promote continued engagement and growth within the ecosystem. And now check this out. Here is the treasury feature that I was talking about. So when users upgrade their treasury, 5% of their miners are used. This mechanic encourages users to stay active in the ecosystem, as upgrading the treasury allows your miners to work longer, earning rewards for 24 hours while also reducing overall miner inflation. Now we can see more about that here under the treasury feature. Okay, so basically, what is a treasury? The treasury feature is a unique aspect of this project that's designed to encourage ongoing user engagement and to control inflation. So it allows you to extend the time that your miners generate rewards. So each upgrade adds 1 day of reward generation. Now, to upgrade your treasury, users must meet a growing deposit requirement. So the total deposits must exceed 0.1 BNB multiplied by the number of treasury upgrades performed. Okay, so if you upgrade twice, that's going to require 0.2 BNB. If you upgrade 3 times, that requires 0.3 BNB, and so on. And that is a measure of your total deposits. Okay, you don't have to deposit that much each time that you upgrade. It just has to be your total deposits. Okay, now again, with each upgrade, 5% of your total miners are burned, slightly reducing your miner count to maintain system balance, which is yet again another sustainability mechanism, and that is designed to promote the long-term stability of the project. Okay, so they say in simple language, your miners stop working every 24 hours. You need to either re-brew or drink coffee to restart your earning. Now, you can add another 24 hours by upgrading your treasury every time by sacrificing 5% of your miners as a one-time cost. Okay, so if you don't want to have to go in there every 24 hours and re-brew or drink, you can make it even more passive by upgrading your treasury. And again, we have seen this type of idea on other kinds of projects, but I've never seen that on one of these Beans type of miner projects. And I think it's a really cool and innovative idea. All right, so now let's take a look at the burn mechanism in a little bit more depth. So what is their burn mechanism? So Brewed Beans implements an anti-whale feature to level the playing field and prevent large holders from monopolizing the ecosystem. So each time you sell your rewards and withdraw them to your wallet, or what's called drinking beans, 10% of your miners get burned, which reduces their future earning potential. Because remember, it's your total miner count or your total bean count that is what generates your rewards. So the more of those you have, the more that you earn. Okay, so this mechanism helps maintain fairness and stability, ensuring that no user can continuously sell without facing a reduction in their earnings. Okay, so why is this huge? It provides a level playing field for new users by punishing the old users who are in it for the short term. Early users cannot keep on draining the contract without getting punished heavily, bringing them at par with the new users and miner counts. And that's a really big deal, guys. I really like to see this. Now, of course, this results in a supply reduction. It decreases the total beans in circulation, increasing scarcity. It acts as a price support. It helps maintain or increase the value of the remaining beans over time. And it is anti-inflationary by its very nature because it mitigates inflation by reducing excessive rewards accumulation, particularly by whales. And that adds to the stability of the ecosystem. Okay, so now you have a pretty good idea of how this project works and what makes this so unique. Now, I am going to go ahead and deposit into this one myself. Okay, so right here in this box, all you've got to do is just enter the amount of BNB that you want to invest. Okay, and you can see I've got 0.057 in my wallet right now. So let's see, I'm going to go ahead and deposit 0.035. And now I'm going to click Brew Beans and confirm. And there we go, it says transaction confirmed. And now you can see my bean count has just gone up. I have 224 beans. And now that's going to immediately start generating rewards for me. And already you can see this timer here on my treasury. This is going to reach 100% when it gets to 24 hours since my last action. So that means I can't just sit here for any longer than 24 hours without coming in and either compounding or withdrawing. Now, of course, you're always free to deposit more. There's no limit on how much you can deposit, okay? But you have to do something at least once every 24 hours, unless, of course, you want to upgrade your treasury, which is a feature that, of course, we just went over in detail. Now, of course, they do have a referral system as well, so you can get your link here and share it with your friends and earn a little bit extra on top while also helping the project to grow. And if you come up to the top, they have links to their socials as well. They have a Telegram group and their Twitter, and they also have a link directly to the contract address itself. And of course, just like I tell you guys with all projects, it's always a good idea to get involved with their social communities because that's where you can stay up to date on all the latest happenings with the project. So guys, that is Brewed Beans. If you want to check it out, I've got the link for you guys down below in the description where you can go ahead and get started. So if you got value out of this video, do me a favor and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you enjoy hearing about these new and upcoming DeFi projects and ways to make money in the crypto space, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a future video. Also, make sure you guys follow me over on Twitter, or X as it's now called, and join my Telegram group so you can stay connected. And I've got links for both of those in the description below as well. All right, guys, that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.